Okay, we're rolling. Who cares? Episode 6. Coming from the great city of Toronto. Got a little Tie Cats. Got a little Tie Cats towel back there. For those of you who don't know, CFL in Canada, they get paid in Baconators. And our Hamilton Tie Cats team, led by quarterback Dane Evans. Life's a bit. They're in the Grey Cup, which is our Super Bowl, and about 3 people will watch it, and nobody cares. So, proud about that. I got season tickets back in the day when I was a kid. Thought I'd be playing pro football. Didn't. And that's life. Really happy how the hanger ruined this hoodie. Look ugly. Awesome. Need gel in my hair. Even better. Not going to do it. Not going to fucking do it. But I like the color of this. I feel like this is one of the only things that fucking fits me. Because none of my clothes fit. They're all like 2 inches short. I need them a little bit longer. Just like my cock. No. Anyways, let's get right into it, folks. Haven't had an episode since the episode 5 and the Don Cherry video, which seems like a fucking lifetime ago. And, you know, everybody pretty much fucking agrees it was bullshit. That fucking grumpy bitch, what was her name, Jess Allen on The View? Not The View, The Social. Can you imagine being a person who watches The Social? Can you imagine, like, getting up at, like, I don't even know what time it's on, and being like, oh, I gotta watch what these strong women have to say. Just grumpy old bags who hate men. Like, oh, let's see their opinion. They got a hot take. Get a life. Unless you're 6 years old plus and a woman, who the fuck is watching this shit? And then she called, like, all fucking hockey players white boy bullies. Listen, sweetheart. The boys in the O ran a fucking train on you when you were in school, and now they're all bullies. Relax. You loved it. Shut up. And everyone's, oh, she should get fired. It's like, dude, nothing's going to happen. The only people that get in trouble nowadays are white men. If you're not a white guy, you can fucking do anything and get away with it. Mostly. Now that's going to give me some heat. Hopefully, who knows? Who fucking cares either? Because this is the Who Cares podcast coming from the great city of Toronto. And if you get offended, you can suck my cock. Because I don't care. Cancel me. Cares. Oh, I wrote a little note here. Fucking like, share, subscribe, notify, send a fucking nude. Do what you have to do. We got 50 followers. We're looking to break a hundo by the end of the week. Let's get a fucking hundo. That's the goal. Next year, this time, 100K. Mark it in the fucking books, folks. Next year, this time, 100K. At least. Minimum 100K. Or probably stop doing it. So, if you like it, let people know. A lot of people fucking hit me up like, oh, where's the pod last week? I'm like, I did the Don Cherry video. I learned fucking basic editing on iMovie, so I just made a bunch of clips that will be coming soon. Takes forever, though, man. Like, I love doing the pod and being funny and talking shit to everyone. But fucking editing, like producing shit and adding pictures and fucking with the sound, most annoying, boring shit in the world. Like, it's so fucking tedious and stupid. But there's some people that are great at it. Like, I'm literally just, you know, absolute meathead with it. Just trying to add pictures and make it funny. But it's like, some people, it's a gift, you know? And I don't possess that gift, nor do I want it. So, first sponsor we get, we're hiring somebody. And I wish I did have a guy to do it, because there's so many ideas and things I want to do. But it's just like the time and process of all the editing, you know, sucks ass. But, you know, it's content. Which nowadays, fucking everything's content, I guess, right? But I'm happy for those of you who said you had withdrawals and loved it. Fucking, that's why we're doing this shit. Let's get right into little unnecessary shout-outs on the pod. Because I did the one, and then people go like, fucking loved, oh, you shouted me out. People get fucking wet. And then all the other people are like, fuck, you didn't shout me out, bro. Like, what the fuck? It's like, alright, man. What do you want? And they want a shout-out, so you're getting one here. And I put some people on the list who didn't even complain. You're the motherfuckers I like, because you just watch it and take it. Go, yeah, I know Jake fucking loves me. So, fucking hats off to you. Not that I fucking wear a hat, 'cause I look stupid when I wear one. And I have very tiny ears. But that's my problem. So, first shout out, Drew in New York, my boy, greatest actor in the world. The Albanian Prince of Crime, Jerry's. That guy is a fucking beauty. Butler, give me some ass already. Fucking... Arborego, guy that's a fucking beauty, loves the pod. Dorian Fitness out there getting people jacked with the fucking something snowman program he's doing. It's not cocaine related. It's like, oh, Frosty the Swole Man. So what a compliment that is. What a shout out. So if you want to go get fucking huge, go to Dorian Fitness. He'll hook you up. The guy knows what he's doing. He's a fucking diesel. Connor Rich Mitch. I mean, that guy, you know. I got a story for him later. Maybe not on this pod, but later on we'll get to it. Rob Daner. Oh, fuck. Biggest drug addict I know. I'm shocked the guy isn't dead yet. But he's a fucking beauty. I love the kid. He's a week off of perks right now, so God bless him. His life's getting better. Doesn't have any fucking color in his eyes yet, but it's coming back. And, pray for that guy. He's a beauty. I love the kid. But, prayers up for him. He's going through some, withdrawals and shit. TR, he's a beauty. Great voice. Trying to do singing. Follow that guy. I think it's TR or something on Instagram. I don't know. What else do we got? Oh, fucking my buddy Norm. Storm and Norman. When I used to work at Peppermint's nightclub. It was a male strip club. I was a shooter boy. More on that later. That's actually in the book I'm working on called Only Idiots Graduate. There's a chapter in it. We'll get into it later on, though. So, Storm and Norm. He's like this guy who's like 35. Biggest beauty, Like, he's just a great fucking guy. Good heart. And I worked with him for like a year and a half. At the club, right? I think he had like a gambling debt or something, so he kind of just like worked for free, but he was a great guy. He'd like sneak in vodka, he was just a great guy. He'd see me and go, it's Tony time. Just go in the washroom, just fucking dump a bag on my head and just go. And it's like, okay, well now what? I'm gonna fucking put it back in the bag, or am I gonna fucking, test my allergies out and see how we're doing? So, he was that type of dude, and he always hits me up like randomly, and he's like, hey man, the Downer. It's like, dude, I live an hour and a half away now. I'm not going to the Downer. But if I'm ever in fucking Kits or in the Falls, I gotta fucking see the guy because he's a beauty. So he gave me a little pod review here. He goes, I love the podcast. I go, fuck yeah, buddy. He goes, I didn't know you were that funny. I go, it comes and goes. Dude, I know ya. We hung out all the time. What do you mean you didn't know? Like, what a review to say somebody. It's fucking hilarious, though. Okay, so those are all the shout-outs. Over with that. Start paying me for them. Okay. I had a weird experience, and I don't know if this was a blessing or a curse, but I saw this, I was in Dollarama to grab, like, not an ice pick. What's the shit when your car has snow on it, you fucking... I'm not jerking a dick either. I'm fucking swiping the shit. Whatever that thing is. Canadian people will know. Who cares? Can't think of it. Just say I couldn't think of Army cadets. But fuck them and fuck this thing too. So, anyways, I was in the buck store to grab one. I see this tall woman, probably like middle age, like, 50s. And she's like, wow. Like, she stops me. She's like, wow. And, it's like, oh my God, you're so tall. And like, you have like such honest eyes. Don't know what that means. I'll take it. It's like, you have such a good vibe to you. Like, I bet your mom's like so proud of you. And I go, fuck. I mean, it's a mixed bag. Like, I hope she is, But I'm 24 doing a podcast with 10 people watching. But it'll come. It takes time, brick by brick. And she's like, yeah, where are you from? I'm like, I'm from here, but like, my parents are, Italian. We're fucking Italian. So look at these eyebrows. You kidding me? These are fucking WAP eyebrows. Get at me. So she's like, oh, you have to travel the world. Like, you should go there. And I'm like, oh, yeah, definitely. Like, I want to. And she's like, do you have a girlfriend or anything? She didn't really say in a creepy way. Like, I don't think she was trying to fuck me, but it was still kind of like, oh, okay, let's see where this goes. So I was like, no, I'm single. I have too many things to do, And she's like, oh, that's really, like, you're a smart kid or whatever. And then she, like shook my hand and, like, kind of gave me, like, a blessing. She's like, all right, like, I love meeting people and stuff. Like, it's good to meet you. I hope I see you again one day. Was this woman even real, or did I meet a fucking angel? I don't know. But it was like, those weird experiences you have, and you're like, it just kind of stuns you, because you're just like, oh, okay, I gotta grab this, I gotta grab that, and like somebody just like stops you, and then you have like a moment with each other, and it wasn't even like creepy or weird. It was just like, I don't know, like I don't even know if she was a real person, but I felt good after. I was like, fuck, like I just felt good. So I show it to those people. They fucking, I don't know, they just like bring a certain, element to life. Alright, oh, this is a fucking funny one. As I'm leaving there, my Uncle Mike, my Uncle Chode, beauty, he gave me a call because he wanted me to come by the house and whatever, fuck around, move some shit, and just, talk to him about stuff. But it's so fucking funny to me how guys will never ask to hang out with each other. Like, guys will never just be like, all right, yeah, come on, like, what are you doing? Like, come by, let's hang out. Guys will never do that. Guys will be on the phone for fucking 20 minutes and just go, yeah, so, what's going on? Oh, yeah, no, nothing, I'm not doing anything either. Yeah, oh, you're over there? All right, cool. Yeah, no, I'm at home right now, yeah. Yeah, no, so, what are you doing later on? Like, yeah, oh, yeah, I remember that thing where, like, and this will go on for 20 or 30 minutes with neither guy just going, hey, do you want to hang out? Like, guys will never ask each other, hey, do you just want to hang out, bro? Guys will never do that. This is really bothering me now, looking at it. One of my favorite shirts, because it's so fucking big, the hanger ruined it, so annoying. What can you do? But yeah, guys, fucking ask other dudes to hang out. Not in a gay way. I mean, maybe in a gay way. Who knows? It's winter time. But, just fucking ask people so you're not on the phone for 2 hours. All right. Ripping through the pod right now. Record pace, 11 minutes. What should we get into? What section here? We got Broad Corner. We got things that bother me. We got Jim Gordos. A lot of Jim Gordos. We got a new segment called Facts. It's just I give my opinion on something and roast it. This should offend quite a few people, hopefully. And movies no one watches. And then morning after pod. So we got a few segments here. And you said Broad Corner. I heard you there. That's the one everyone wants. So, maybe not. Who knows? A little ASMR for the day. Oh, really bad at winking. Cool. So everybody kind of got on me because the last pod I talked about, a time or two where I may have cheated my significant other. Now, I understand cheating's very bad. I get that. I fucked up and I bust nuts in other chicks. Now, did I feel bad about it at the time? No. Do I feel bad now? Not really. Would I do it again? Most likely not. And I say that because it's really not worth the karma and all the problems you deal with afterwards. It's funny when you're young and you shouldn't even date people in college. It's just stupid. So the relationships are kind of meaningless. But cheating on someone fucking ruins everything. Because then you're kind of sketchy and then they're like, what's wrong with you? And then if you tell them the trust is gone, it just completely ruins everything. And I'm pretty sure everybody has either cheated or been cheated on. Because that's kind of human nature. But it's a terrible thing. I would never do it again. I learned my lesson. That being said, I have a fucking great cheating story for you. We got one more here. And this is when, I don't know if I want to use names or not, but anybody who knows me will fucking know who this is. But, I just get sued. It's like, oh, cool, you get sued. 10 people watched it. One of them sues you. That's my fucking luck, but what can you do? So, when I first started seeing my girlfriend 4th year, she was my roommate's friend, nice blonde whore, and my roommate and her friend actually, and we went out one night on a Tuesday. Went to the bar, got a bottle, we were doing bag, just stupid college shit, and she orders the Uber to go back to my house. Now at this point, I banged her a few times. I didn't know anything. I'm like, oh cool, we're just kind of casually seeing each other, having fun. It's a nice summer thing. So she orders an Uber back. There's a bunch of us back to my place. So my room was in the basement. So we go in the basement, we're fucking, I think we smoked a joint. And my bed's in the middle of the room and we're banging. And we had the window open. So I'm literally just choking her, just banging her, it's a complete porn scene. And I hear this guy go, bro, stop. That's my girlfriend. And I'm thinking one of my buddies who was with us at night, it's out front, fucking with me. So I'm kind of laughing and I just keep going, keep with the fucking thrust game. Then I look up and I see this guy through the window just fucking peering. He's like, bro, that's my girlfriend. And I was like, holy fuck. So I'm not going to let that stop me. Obviously I nutted in her and then I was like, fuck. I couldn't stop laughing. I was just this is sort of a fucking movie or something. So I'm like, who the fuck is this guy, right? And this chick's like, oh, it's kind of my friend, whatever. It was her boyfriend. So, great start to a relationship. Just seeing somebody cheating on their boyfriend. Just building a fucking house on sand. Zero trust. So I'm like, fuck, I probably gotta go fight this guy now. He's like banging on the door and shit. And I'm like, okay, fuck. So I go out in my underwear. My buddy Debo's with me at the time, and he's fucking ready to go. And I open the door, and like I've never in my life seen a guy shrink more. Like this guy went from banging on the door. Like imagine you saw some guy plowing your girlfriend. Imagine you saw some 6'5" stud choking your bitch and just railing her. You're gonna be like, fuck, like I gotta murder this guy. So I open the door and I'm like, fuck, what's up, man? And I've never seen somebody just shrink. Like this guy went from ready to murder to just, and he was so heartbroken. Like he just shrunk. And it fucking I felt bad, man. And then he goes, he gives a fucking iconic line. He goes, my dog died this week and now this? Dude. Oh, my heart fucking melted for this guy. If anybody's had a dog that's died, I had one, Harley, and I'm fucking still upset about it. I still think about him from time to time, and I'm like, fuck, like I get upset about it. So if your dog died that week, you're already in a bad spot. You're like, fuck, like why did this happen? Like, this is awful. It's your dog. Speaking of dogs, we gotta do a GoFundMe because I fucking need one. I've wanted a puppy for 3 years and just like hasn't happened. You get me puppy, somebody out there. I want a fucking retriever. I want a fucking lab. I want a red lab in a perfect world. But somebody fucking get me one. Anyways, I sound like a chick on Instagram. But, so this guy's like, fuck, my dog died, now this. And it's just heartbreaking. So I'm like, oh yeah, like, I didn't know, like, I shouldn't tell him anything, like, sorry, bro. And like, I ended up giving this guy a hug. Like, I ended up literally just like hugging this guy. And he was like crying and shit and like on my shoulder. So I'm like, fuck, like I don't know what to do. So I just like hugged him. I'm like, yeah, I'm sorry. Like it's gonna be all right. Like, I don't know, right? He's like, he left. He's like upset. So it's like, I didn't know what to do, obviously. And like 30 minutes later, we hear another knock on the door. And I'm like, fuck, like what's going on here? I go and I answer the door again. It's like this middle-aged blonde chick. I'm like, hey, what's going on? And she's like, is my daughter there? And I'm like, oh, fuck, right? So she's, like, yelling out her daughter's name. And then she comes up. She's, like, the most kind of embarrassed kid look and, like, walks around. And she's, like, get in the car. We're going home. So she, like, picked her up, left. And I was just like, I can't fucking believe this all happened in one night. So I don't know if that was my fault or hers, though, because she never told me. Like, there's no picture on Instagram. There's no evidence. So now, did I fucking bother her and ask all the time? Not really. I kind of just let things play out. But, I mean, that's cheating, too. But I think that one kind of goes on her. Just being honest, I don't think it goes on me. Because I didn't know. I would never, I don't think I would, especially now, I would never knowingly fuck a guy's girlfriend. Like, I wouldn't do that. Fuck. I'm lying. I'm a fucking liar. I would. No, I wouldn't. I most likely wouldn't, alright? I most likely fucking wouldn't. There was a chick very recently who, like, wanted to fuck, and she kind of just broke up with her boyfriend, but I know they still kind of like each other and hang out, and she tried to fuck me, and I, like, didn't do it, because I was like, fuck, I know they still, like, have feelings for each other and still hang out and shit, so I don't want to be, like, the guy she's, like, fucked when they had, like, an off week, Now, if she offers again, I'm going to do it. I'm going to probably do it, but the first time I fucking held my ground, I was a strong, independent man, and I didn't do it, okay? So give me a fucking medal. Broad Corner is just going to be, this pod's going to end up just being Broad Corner and Jim Gordos, because 90% of my notes and shit I want to talk about are those two things. So, says a lot about me. All right. And you know what's the weirdest thing? Like, that chick I just told the story about, like, hey, that's my girlfriend, but, like, that girl, her and I have talked and kind of, like, dated / saw each other on and off for, like, 3 years. And pretty much the cycle is, like, the moment it hits November, she just kind of hits me up, and it's like, oh, hey, neighbor, like, what are you up to? And before you know, we're just fucking banging, getting a hotel somewhere, going to each other's houses, going for dinner. We pretty much kind of date / see each other until, like, May, and then there's no argument, like, nothing's said. We just kind of go our separate ways for the summer, and then just, like a fucking river, just comes back. And that's been going on for 3 years, so I don't think that's love. I don't know what that is. It's some weird, I think we're just comfortable with each other, and, who knows, but it's very strange. And eventually, maybe one winter it won't happen, Who knows? That's a pessimistic view. An optimistic view would be maybe one summer it does happen. which I don't see happening, because to date somebody in the fucking summer, oh my god, you have to be madly in love with them. If you stay with someone in the summer, that's probably your wife. Nobody stays together in the summer. You can have a summer fling, that's different, but like, I have a girlfriend of like a year or two, and we stay together in the summer, that's fucking next level dedication, so give yourself a fucking pat on the back. Alright, what's going on here? Random thing, everybody keeps talking about load management in sports. Maybe the gayest term I've ever heard in my life. Like, load management. I have zero load management of myself. Like, I'll be like, okay, I don't jerk off tonight. 5 minutes later, where are the fucking napkins? Like, I'm that guy. So every time I hear load management, I just think of fucking cum. I don't know if that's just me or if everybody does this, but load management might be the gayest term in sports right now. Side note. Okay. A lot of chicks got mad too about when I was like, last pod, I was like, 3 strikes and fucking, like, I only talk to chicks to like bang them. I don't have like friends and stuff. You know what? I fucking meant every goddamn word I said, so I don't know what to tell you. And fucking a bunch of broad like came out there like, how many strikes am I at? I passed that 6 months ago. And that's why I'll never hang out with you. It's just like, we're not friends. It's just like, dude, this is comedy. Fucking laugh or fuck yourself. I don't care. Like, I'm being funny right now. I'm having a silly goose time. Shout out Crystalia. Fucking laugh. And also, what I say has a fucking shred of truth in it. That's why you're getting offended by it. Or like, we're friends. It's like, we never hang out or have done anything. That's not what friends do, you know? And then when chicks mad, I kind of like stop talking on Snapchat and stuff. But it's like, what do you want from me? Chicks will just suck you dry for attention and give nothing. It's like, why are we doing this now? What's going on here? If I haven't seen you in public in like a month or two, I don't know you. Like, that's not your friend. You're just some internet person. It's like you're wasting your energy. That's guy or girl. That's not just chick. That's like dudes too. It's like, dude, I haven't seen you in 2 years and we're just in a group chat together. Like, it's kind of funny, but it's like, it's not like your friend. Like, that's just I don't know. It's a weird internet fucking relationship. It's very strange. Okay, what's going on here? All right, we'll give a couple of little life advice here, Broad Corner. Dudes that send paragraphs to chicks. Never do that. You give that bitch 2 sentences max, and fucking maybe the third one is your address. That's it. Fucking do less, man. Do less. That's a Jake Brennan motto in life. Do fucking less. Make a t-shirt. Make the fuck TJ shirts. Make the do less shirts. Immediately. Dude, a chick will fucking let you know if she wants to fuck. Like, I feel like so many guys out there like trying to wheel or trying to fucking do all these weird games. It's like, dude, if a girl likes you, she'll tell you. She'll hit you up. She'll like, come over. She'll ask you to do, like, you'll know. It's not, maybe she's playing hard to get. No. You'll know. You'll know pretty quickly, because chicks know right away. Chicks fucking will look at you and be like, yeah, I'll fuck that guy. Or like, no, I won't. Like, they know right away. So don't fucking waste your time wheeling and trying to play some game. They'll let you know if they want you. If not, beat it. Next. Great advice, too. Somebody gave me this advice in fucking grade 10. I can't imagine the fucking amount of pregnant bitches I'd have right now. Fucking 1,000. Okay. All right, we got a little fan question here. And you know what? By fan question, Michael Suave texted me this. So that's a fan question right there. Shout out fucking young Michael Corleone in the cut. He goes, you ever feel weird fapping to dead porn stars? Holy fuck, man. What a question. Shout out to August Ames, because he's definitely just talking about her, because she's somebody that every guy is jerked off to. She's from Nova Scotia, Canada. August Ames, I think she killed herself or OD'd or something, just standard porn star life. But, and the answer to this question, though, do I ever fap to dead porn stars? You bet your sweet fucking ass I do. And do I feel bad about it? No. I'm paying homage to them with my load, because that was their life's work. They're artists. I'm respecting that art form by busting nuts. You're welcome. One thing I do that's kind of strange. I like watching old porn sometimes. There's this chick Tara Patrick who's like kind of Asian, tall, greatest tits you've ever seen, and she always like she has a lot of scenes with this fucking old guy who has like no dick. And it's like I watch and I kind of giggle, but it's also like she's really hot. So I kind of gets my laughter and gets me to bust nuts. So I like that. This is so fucked up, but is there anything worse than your parents texting you and you're beating off? Like you're just in your room watching some fucking deviant content, watching some pornography, and you're just going at it and you see like mom text you like, what do you want for dinner? And you're like, oh fuck, mom, I'm trying to bust nuts right now. Now I'm limp as a fucking dead fish. Like you ruined it. Especially your mom like your dad texting you just like, okay, whatever. He's probably jerking off right now too. Like who cares? Your mom is just like, God damn it, mom. Like text me later. Get me fucking whatever I normally get. You're my mom. You've been feeding me my whole life. Fucking figure it out. I love my mom, but anytime there's like a big dinner and like food's ordered, like I'll go pick it up or we get delivered over and she'll come down and she'll be like, oh, what is this? Like, what's this? You're double my age. You've been eating this shit longer than me. Know what it is. That's sauce. Those are pierogies. That's fucking fries. Like, oh, what is this? Like, look. Like, I came out of you. Like, you've been eating longer. You should know what food. Like, why are you asking me? And also, you ordered it. So you should know. It's such a mom thing to ask, like, what are these? It's like, mom, it's fucking food. Eat it. You look at it. Open it. Like, what are you asking me for? Alright, and speaking of fucking just porn and deviant shit on the internet, I said I don't know if it was last pod or a couple pods ago, I was trying to stop following whores on Instagram. So that's been, and trying to just lower my overall porn viewing, because it just makes you cross-eyed and you just feel sick, and you always gotta one-up what you watched last time, so you're just watching the dirtiest, filthiest fucking garbage. And I'm guilty. We're all guilty. Let's be honest here. Even chicks watch a ton of porn. I remember going to my cousin who recently got married, who's a youth minister now. God bless. And she, I stayed at her house in the summers when I was a kid. Borrowed her laptop for something. The amount of pornography on this girl's computer, I'm shocked it didn't fucking blow up when I logged in. There was some vicious porn there. Good for her. I'm not mad about it, but it's just like everybody's watching porn. So the guy said, oh, I don't watch porn. Probably the biggest porn addict in the world. Or chicks like, oh, I don't watch that stuff. You put a shampoo bottle in your ass last night. Like, what are you talking about? And then squeezed it. You're out of your mind, Susan. You're watching porn. Shut up. So, but I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to not stop. Like, limit it. I'm not trying to be porn free. I'm not a weirdo. I'm not a creep. I'm not a fucking Catholic minister out here, but I'm trying to fucking limit it a little bit. So I unfollowed 3 whores on Instagram within 2 weeks. So I think that's decent. I'm trying to get it down to none eventually. But there's a few who are just, I gotta unfollow them. You're just watching Instagram, just looking at naked chicks all day. Like, it just ruins your testosterone. You just have no drive in life. It's like, I gotta fucking grow up and stop this. So, we all have our battles in life, and that's definitely one of mine. But we're 3 down. Especially in fucking winter, when you just have winter dick. It's like, why would I leave my house? I'm only leaving my house for food or the gym. And like, for those of you who don't know, winter dick is just, you have no dick. Like, if somebody, like, you're running in your car in the winter from the grocery store, if somebody pants me, they'd be like, oh, cool, that's a tall woman. Like, your dick is this big. You have Jackie Chan dick. Winter dick will ruin it. It just takes all your drive for life out. You're like, I don't care. And that's when, you fall into all the porn, and then before you know it, you're fucking buying premium snaps, and you're out of your mind. So, try to combat winter dick with that. Great shirt would be a winter dick shirt. But I need a t-shirt guy. Somebody hook me up with a t-shirt guy. I'll fucking wear my own shirts for now. But we need a t-shirt guy. We need a fucking Asian editor. So, those are 2 things we need. Okay, I'll tell one more little story here in Broad Corner. This one's fucking pretty savage, but it happened. A little quick ASMR here. Sponsored by Tarantino X. So, I'm a guy, right? I'm a dude. And I send UDPs sometimes. For those of you who don't know what a UDP is, Google it. Unsolicited dick pic. And I've sent a few myself. Am I proud of it? Not really. Am I a pervert? Yes. Will I send more in the future? Probably. Realistically, I probably will. No, it's something I should grow out of. It's kind of funny too, but like, there's nothing funnier than sending. This is so gay. There's nothing funnier than sending like stupid dick pics to your buddies, like just funny ones. It's fucking embarrassing, but it's true. But you know, if chicks, you want a nice big fucking. That's my cock. You want one of those? Sending it to the chicks. Nice stiff fucking punch in the face. Fucking Eiffel Tower dick. But to your buddies, it's like a funny one. So anyways, there's this chick who I hooked up with after a lost pregame one time. I actually don't remember her name. Like most kills. So I hooked up with her, and then you got her Snapchat or whatever, and then I would like Snapchat her here and there. And I probably sent a dick pic or two, I'm not gonna lie. So I didn't hear from her for like a year and a half, 2 years. Like it was pending, which nothing funnier than a pending dick pic. You're like, oh man, like this might ruin a relationship one day. Like we don't know. So like the day she accepts it, her boyfriend looks and just like, what the fuck? You know, and who knows? And this might have happened in this scenario. So I haven't seen her in forever, and then one of her friends was at our house for like a after party one time. And fuck, I want to say, I don't know her name. We'll call her Daniela. I don't know, something with a D. We'll call her Daniela. So I was like, oh, hey, have you hanging with Daniela like lately? We go, what's going on? And she's like, well, actually, it's, a really sad story. Daniela's boyfriend pushed her off a high-rise in Toronto, and she died. So, and there's like a bunch of people here. It's a party. So I just go, fuck. So that's why she didn't open my Snapchat. Which is fucking ruthless. And half the party laughed, half of them fucking hated me. That's life. I thought it was pretty funny, pretty savage. So R.I.P. to her. Hopefully it wasn't my dick pic that got her murdered, but if it was, I mean, it was a matter of time. That guy's probably a psycho anyways, so I don't think it fucking lies on my shoulders to deal with a psycho boyfriend. We're making a lot of shit up here, though, so who knows? But she did die, and she did get pushed off a high-rise, and I hope her family's okay. I don't know why I'm laughing. It's fucked up. I hope she's actually, like, it's fucked. I don't know. But I thought I had a quick-witted comment there. Maybe, maybe not. It's a pretty fucked up scenario. But literally, this is where the next, so weird. This is the next point I had. Okay. There's nothing funnier than situations where you're not supposed to laugh at. Like any scenario, like maybe a funeral, anywhere where it's a very intense emotion and you're supposed to be serious or there's people crying, you're supposed to be upset. Those to me are the funniest moments in life. Like me and my buddy Rich, like the amount of times we've been together where something very serious has happened and we just kind of like one giggle and then it sets the other guy off and we're just fucking crying laughing countless times. Like countless fucking times. The biggest one was at Brock one time. I was there for like a basketball visit and we just partied and like whatever, did shit before. So the next day it was like, I had to walk around and some bullshit in the gym and like meet teachers. It was just nonsense, right? And this chick was just like, she has a pamphlet. She's very serious, telling us like everything Brock had to offer in classes. And like, I don't know why, we're just like hungover and silly. And we started laughing directly in this chick's face. Like just literally just like not even scoffing, just pure laughing at her face. Like just laughing right in her face. She's trying to do her job. And then she started fucking laughing. And then there's just three of us laughing here. And she's trying to like still tell us like, oh, if you take fucking sociology 101, and we're all just like pissing our pants laughing. But it's like this, any situation where you can't laugh, you're going to laugh. Like that's just how it is. So I don't know. That's what I think about that. Okay. Other things that bother me. Fuck, we got three here that are pretty serious here. All right, first one. Stop popping bottles at the club if you're over 22 years old. It's not cool, man. It's literally not cool. Are you Floyd Mayweather? No. Are you Drake? No. Are you a pro athlete of any kind? No. Are you a guy who works a minimum wage job, who lives in a closet in Toronto, and uses all of his money to spend $500 for a Mickey of vodka? Yes. Are there 25 of your buddies sharing said bottle? Yes. Are you mostly pouring cranberry juice into each other's glasses and pretending it's vodka so you look cool for Snapchat? Yes. Are there girls with fucking fireworks and fucking Twizzler things on fire? Yes. Are you cool? Do people look at that and go, oh, this guy's fucking cool, he's balling? No, it's embarrassing and it's stupid. It's cool when you're in college. It's like, you know what, bottles are $80, $100. What else are you gonna do if I was that money? Buy a book? Fuck off. So get a bottle, have a good night. It's sick. It's an easy way to meet chicks. When you're an adult, like when you're 27 doing that, it's like, dude, you have a child. Go home. Like, what do you have a kid at home right now, shitting its pants, watching fucking porno on the internet. Like, go be a dad. Like, what's happening here? It's not cool, dude. And then it's like I'll add a video in here that I got of Snapchat, and it literally just summarizes Toronto so fucking perfectly. It's incredible. So stop doing that. It's not cool. Like, it's just like an idiot. Okay. This is a quick one. Just summer vacationers. If you fucking go to Dominican Republic, Cuba, if you go to some place warm in the summer, fuck yourself. You're an idiot. And oh, but Jake, it's way cheaper. And it's... Yeah, because step outside. Why are you spending? Oh, it's only $700, $800. Dude, don't go on vacation May till like November. It's stupid. Don't do it. Why? Walk outside, man. Maybe November it's kind of cold and it's shitty, obviously. No dick winter. But don't go on vacation in the summer. It's the dumbest thing in the world. Oh, it's $300 more during the year. Pay it. When you're in a fucking day after tomorrow's snowstorm in Canada, get the fuck to Dominican Republic and drink shitty booze and hang out on a beach. Do that. Don't go in the summer. Go to your local beach and fucking have a Corona. Shut up. Bothers me. Okay. I think I'm right with that one. I know I sound like I'm a fucking okay boomer, like I'm just an old grumpy guy, but I think that one, I think I got a fucking point. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Let me know in the comments. Or don't. Gives a fuck. Alright, where are we at, Frankie? 36 minutes. I gotta fucking edit this and add shit. Bothers me. Don't want to do it. Love hosting. Hate being an editor. Alright, so we got Jim Gordos. We got facts. Very annoying sound if you're listening to this with headphones. Sorry. Okay, we'll get into a little Jim Gordos. We'll shut it down with some facts. Maybe little movies that nobody watches too, because that really bothers people, so I like to do it. Okay, there's a guy at the gym who always wears polos with khakis every workout with fucking steel toe boots. Dude, stop that. Wear a gym outfit. No, do you show up in a trench coat? Yeah, you look like a school shooter. So stop creeping everybody out wearing a shitty polo from Walmart with khakis. Wear sweatpants. Wear a tank top. Stop being the school shooter lookalike. So, fuck that guy. There's another fucking really weird guy at my gym. He always wears these dope, like, kicks, and he has these old, like, 90s, like Goldberg tattoos, and he has, like, very weird tattoos. He has, like, big eyes. He's a creepy guy. Probably, like, 50, but he's, like, shredded, tan. He's like, if your mom's single and you're looking for a stepdad, maybe go for this guy. Like, he has that vibe to him. And he always wears these really cool, like, Jordans, LeBrons, like, different Nikes. He always has 6 shoes. So one day I was like, oh, those are dope. Like, where'd you get them? And then he proceeds to not fucking answer my question and go on this fucking 2-hour rant about how he has to put a pad in his shoes because his, like, legs are uneven. He's, like, literally a peg leg guy. And he puts, like, a padding in his Air Jordans so he looks, like, even. That guy, weird. It's weird to have a peg leg. Now, I don't think it's his fault, but hey, body, grow evenly. Like, that's such a weird thing to be the peg leg guy. Like, just no accident, nothing. It's just like his leg stopped growing one day. Like, he was just laying in bed growing, and his other leg was like, fuck you, leg, I don't want to go anymore. And then it stopped. So strange to me. I need a picture with this guy. I'll take a picture of his shoe eventually. Another Jim Gordos here. Chicks with weird butts. This one really bothers me. This one, I don't know how you combat this. Like, they squat, they lunge, they do their things, but if you just have a weird shaped butt, you're pretty much fucked as a chick. Like, I don't know if there's anything you can do for that. I guess get ass shots, but then you look stupid too. Chicks with weird butts, I mean, breaks my fucking heart. You gotta feel for them. It's like guys with little dicks. It's like, there's nothing you can do. It's kind of funny to look at and laugh at, but ultimately, you gotta feel for those people. Okay, Asian people. Automatically funny. Asian people. You've never seen an Asian guy in the gym not powerlifting or Olympic lifting. They have all the fucking gear, socks, sleeves, belt, lifting shoes, all the fucking gear, all the accoutrements, and they're always fucking snatch and press, squatting. They're only powerlifting and Olympic lifting. It's the strangest thing, and they're just like, they weigh $150 and they're just fucking squatting 1,000 pounds, fucking pressing, doing deadlifting. It's all they do. They're strong as fuck somehow. It's the strangest thing. It's so weird, but Asian people, that's all they do. Oh my god. I wish I got a video of this because this guy really pissed me off. There's a dude at our gym who comes in and fucking works the heavy bag. He's doing fucking head movement. He's doing fucking drills. He's wearing a toque. He's cutting weight like he's fucking Rocky running up the steps. Just hitting the bag. Dude, we're at a Crunch Fitness. Go to the fucking boxing gym, you nerd. Why are you, this guy has the fastest hands at the local gym. Join a boxing class, you weirdo. Like, there's another guy, this fucking black dude who had like the headband with the string on it. He was just like hitting it. Like, dude, what are you doing? Go to a fucking boxing gym. Like, either run on the treadmill here with the chicks who have weird butts, do some powerlifting with the local Asian community, or fucking just be a normal human being. Like, work out. What are you doing boxing training here for? It's so annoying to me. Like, you're such a fucking hardo. I don't get it. Okay, yeah, this is a huge one too. If there's two guys in a locker room, I guarantee you one guy is in front of the other guy's fucking locker. Every fucking time. You've never walked in and had your locker open. There's always been a guy sitting right there changing. Like, yeah, sorry, right behind you. Always, every time. And if you walk in an empty locker room and sit down and start changing, a guy will come in, yeah, hey, sorry, bro. Every fucking time this happens. Anybody who works out can attest to this. You're never not in front of somebody's locker. There can literally be two of you, and this will happen every single time. I don't get it. I don't know if it's called Murphy's Law. I'm not sure what it's called. Strangest thing. Super annoying. Make that not happen. Whoever's making that happen. Okay. Guy doing cable chest flies, not facing the mirror, doing it the wrong way. Annoying. Anybody wearing leg warmers who's not an NBA player, stop that. You look like an idiot. Okay, we got two little stories here. We got three here. And we'll move on to the next section. ASMR every time. 42 minutes. We're not even close to being done. Okay. There's a hot broad looking at me, and she was smiling and kind of giving me certain signals. She came and worked out next to me. She's kind of like looking at me. I looked at her, and she was pretty cute, but I couldn't tell if this girl was 16 or fucking 22 years old. So I didn't make a move. I was like, well, fuck, I don't want to be the creepy old guy. So I just sat back. I didn't do anything. Then I'm on the treadmill at the end of the night doing a little cardio because I'm thick. And I see her leave. She gets in, and this is where you could tell how old she is, because she got in like a normal car and drove way back. Okay, cool. She's probably of age. She gets in the biggest fucking soccer mom van I've ever seen in my life. Takes her 4 fucking hours to back up. She's backing up, stopping, backing up. And then leaves in a fucking, like, just basic soccer mom car. So that means she's under 18. So thank God I didn't say anything. It would have been so creepy. This is a real creepy one. That chick I talked about earlier, who, like, on again, off again, and, you know, it's my girlfriend, that chick. So I see her dad at the gym all the time. And we always talk, and we're cool. We're, like, very similar, because chicks just end up dating their dad. Like, that's a common thing. So we're very similar, you know, kind of people, and we always laugh and fuck around. But he was, like, getting changed in front of me, and I looked at this guy's nuts, like, they were right in front of me. I could fucking reach out and grab them if I wanted to. I don't, but I could see them. They're right there. And I see this fucking ball sack, and all I could think was, I practically fucked this guy. Because I literally have nutted in this guy's daughter over 1,000 times in my life. Like, just millions of times I've nutted in his daughter. And his daughter at one point was inside of those nuts I'm looking at. Just hanging out, fucking chilling, being in a ball sack. And then she just got shot into this other blonde. And then a fucking baby grew. And then she fucking jumped out of there. And then I come out, fucking mushroom cut. 20 years later, I'm banging her and coming in her. It was the strangest fucking thing. And I'm just looking at this guy's nuts, just going, I feel like I like know them. Like I've been there almost. It's like weird, really weird thought of me, but I don't know. I fucking thought about it. I had it. Thought I should share it with you. Hopefully you laugh, or it's super creepy. So that's how it goes. Okay, movies that nobody watches. Disney Plus. Yeah, Disney Plus and bust. Who's not doing that? I don't really want to talk about movies or TV on here because I feel like nobody fucking watches anything I do. Like, I watch so many shows that I just watch and really enjoy for myself and can't talk about with fucking anybody. Like, I watch Billions, great show. Not one person I know that watches it. I watch Ray Donovan, great show, nobody fucking watches it. I watch these shows, I'm like, oh, this is sick, and can talk about it with nobody. Kaminsky Method was great on Netflix. Kidding, the new Jim Carrey show, amazing. Fucking Luther with Idris Elba, incredible. Narcos Mexico, nobody's watched Narcos since season 2. And I just watch these shows by myself and fucking enjoy them and talk to them and talk to nobody about them. So, very strange. I watched the Bikram Yoga doc on Netflix. That guy's a fucking weirdo, man. The Bikram Yoga, if anybody doesn't know, I mean, fucking find out. Google, YouTube, watch on Netflix. But it's this creepy Indian guy who said he like fucking healed President Nixon, said he was like an Olympic caliber fucking power lifter, and he wasn't Asian, he was Indian. Well, I guess Indian people are technically Asian, I don't know. But proving my point. And then he dropped some weight on his leg, and then his like master taught him the art of yoga and like healed him. And then President Nixon, after he healed him, gave him a green card, and like he worked with all these celebrities, and then he started doing like Bikram yoga, like blew up in Hollywood and became this huge thing. And I think a lot of like the things he was teaching with yoga were actually very good, as far as like just like gives you a good vibe, and like you're just stretching in a hot area. But I think it does do a lot for you mentally and physically. I don't know. I've always wanted to try it, but I kind of want to like go with somebody. I don't just want to like imagine me just showing up at a yoga studio, just with a Speedo on, just fat hog out the front. Not in the winter. It'd be no dick in the winter, but fucking hanging out with a thong. Hey guys, what's up? I'm here to stretch. So creepy. So if anybody wants to go to hot yoga with me, hit me up. We'll do it. We'll fucking film it and put it on the pod. But so he did this and he became like huge. He was like pretty much a celebrity. He was like a multi-millionaire, had all these sick cars. Guy was on top of the world. And he had this thing, it was like a 9-week course to like become an official like Bikram yoga teacher, so you could like open your own studio and make a career from it. And you had to get like recommended by other teachers to get in. So it was very like cult-like. And this guy just thought he was like bigger than everyone. Like he definitely had like a god complex. And he was like very mean to everybody like in the club. Like he called people bitches and just like he was like shitty to people. And then he got like eventually got creepy with them and like locked the door and like were like, hey, give me a massage. And I grabbed my dick and like he was very creepy. I think this one girl said like he raped her and stuff. But like, there's so many stories of him doing like creepy shit. And they couldn't really do anything because they're like, fuck, I need this certification, open a studio and get money. You know, so they were kind of fucked. Like it was just, and they said like week 5 of the yoga program, like everybody just like fucked and had orgies because you're just like sweating, you're half naked with these people all the time. It's like a matter of time till you fuck. So anyways, this guy like took advantage of that and like pretty much fucked and or raped all these people, according to who, you know, you believe. He was definitely a creepy motherfucker. And then he lost some lawsuit. You guy's just an idiot. Like when you hear him talking, you're like, he's just sabotaging himself, like in all the fucking court interviews. But he just like went to India and like nothing happened. He just like made all these millions of dollars. Then him and his wife like split up, but it was like a fake divorce just so he could give her all the money and assets. And even when he was getting interviews, like, oh, I don't have any money and stuff. Like, and then they're like, sure, your daughter just posted a brand new Lamborghini that you bought her. Like, what are you talking about? He's like, oh, I don't know how that happened. He was just like a terrible liar and like just a creepy guy. And now he just like fled to India, like didn't pay anybody, and like nobody's doing anything about it. He just like pretty much got away with it. So it's pretty fucked up, but it's one of those things where it's so strange how like somebody can like, and I guess, and then he claimed to have like invented this type of yoga, but he just like stole it from some other guy who taught him, like his master. He just pretty much stole it and claimed he made it up himself. But it's so strange to me how somebody can be, like, I think he actually did help a lot of people as far as with the yoga and like, you know, people got fat, they got in shape, it changed their life. Like he actually did a lot of good, But when you're at that like that high of a level, like it was super like it was like a cult. And then he got like creepy and he did like terrible things. But it's just strange to me how people can like help people and at the same time like ruin other people's lives. Like people aren't like black and white. Like everyone's kind of gray. Like everyone's fucking like doing some good and then also doing like terrible things. I don't know. It was a good documentary, so check that out. It's my recommendation. But kind of spoiled some things, but still a lot of good shit in there. Where are we at? 50 minutes. We got a couple more things here, and we'll get you out of here. Because I gotta fucking edit this. Don't wanna burp, so disrespectful. And I've already said I don't want to edit it 40 times. Say it 41. Okay, we got two here. First one's kind of just funny, general funny. The second one, it's a viral clip, hopefully. We'll see what happens here. So the first one is, anybody in their mid-20s to me, it's such a weird time in life because it's like, there's certain people who just like get married and have a kid and they're like, oh, this is like my life. Like I have a kid, so this is my thing. I did an accomplishment. It's like, well, a guy just like nutted in you. So I don't know. Whatever though. Mom, it's the hardest job in the world. I mean, you just kind of watch Disney Plus and fucking eat Dunkaroos. So I don't know. And maybe I'm wrong. I don't want single moms out there getting offended. Like maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. But there's a lot of young chicks from Brantford just like get Cayman and have a kid. And they're like, oh, this is my accomplishment. It's like, you dropped out of high school. Like, what are you? You just kind of hung out and then were bored and like had a kid. Like, I don't know how that's like. It's like the laziest accomplishment ever. You just did nothing. You didn't even like make the guy pull out. Nothing happened. But so I feel like some people are doing that, which if that's what you choose. I hope it works out and you're happy. Who the fuck am I to judge you or whatever? Do it if that makes you happy. Fuck, do it. And there's other people who just like go to Australia, which are just the fucking worst type of people. If you're done college and you just go like, oh, I got a year, I gotta find myself, man, and you just go to Australia, who's buying that? Like you're literally just gonna party all the time and drink and fuck people and have orgies and just do coke. People in Australia are out of their fucking mind. Everyone there it's just criminals from Great Britain who just like years and generations past are just psychopaths. And then fucking you're gonna go there and just party and become a crazy person. You're not finding yourself. You're just partying mostly. Strange. But, and then, or you're fucking part of a pyramid scheme, a fucking Grant Cardone pyramid scheme. But there's these two guys in Toronto that I know. I think they watch the pod. But, and the one was just living on the guy's couch. He's just like, I don't think he ever went to college. They both like dropped out and they just like have rich parents. And they just like the one guy's lived on his couch. And they were these guys who just post very like society, like, oh, society just wants you to like get a job so you can like pay for the car that you have to take to go to work, and like I want to do different in life. And it's like, dude, you're just a guy who like doesn't want to work a job, which is fine because I don't want to work a job either. But like, do something then. Like, don't like these guys are just fucking smoke weed all day and night. Fucking take mushrooms, just like draw weird paintings and just like try to like find themselves. They might have even been fucking each other. I don't know. And then they'd like go out with no money in their bank account. Which, I mean, if you're a chick, you can go out and have a good time with no money. Because guys will just, hey, come Uber here. Like, you come to the pregame, they'll pay for your Ubers. Hey, I'll get you covered. I'll get you into the bar. Drink half my bottle. Like, if you're a chick, you don't have to pay for dick all if you go out. You don't have to wait in line. You do nothing. Unless you're an ugly chick, then you're kind of fucked. But if you're a hot chick, you don't have to pay for dick. You literally don't have to pay for dick. It'll just pay for you, and then you can receive said dick if you want to. Consent. But these guys just like hang out, and it was the weirdest fucking thing. So that kind of doesn't really have much of an ending. I don't know why I told that story. It was just on my head. Kind of a strange thing. But last point here, the pod. This segment's called Facts. I don't know why. I just couldn't think of a segment name. And there's no graphics, so call it whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I was just thinking about this the other day. How funny are drag queens? How fucking strange and funny are they? Like, every chick just goes to these, like, drag queen events and just, like, Snapchats it and thinks it's, like, so cool. And I'm so confused by all of it. Like, I don't know, first off, what would make you go to one? Like, I've never, like, been like, oh, I want to go to a fucking drag queen, like, dance. Huh? It's so weird. I asked a buddy this, and he's like, yeah, I went one time, and he's like, tried to rape me. So that's cool. But, like, drag queens to me, like, I'm not going to offend people here. Like, who gives a fuck? Podcast called Who Cares? Are there just, like, creepy old gay guys who dress up like witches and just, like, dance around like shitty strippers? Like, what's going on here? Like, I think it's dudes who dress up like demons, because that's what a drag queen is. Like, it's a fucking demon. And they just, like, they're kind of shitty dancers. Like, they're not really good. It's kind of like a burlesque thing. Like, where you're not really stripping, you're just kind of dancing around like an idiot. And kind of sort of doing karaoke. Like, it's, what the fuck are drag queens? Like, the commitment level on them is impressive. Like, if they're actors, that's their commitment level. They're so fucking into the part. It's incredible. But what are they? And then you see them, like, I saw this one, like, news thing. It was like a drag queen, like, reading a book to these children. What? That's the scariest shit I've ever seen. If you were 5 years old and saw a fucking drag queen, I'd be like, oh my god, that's a demon. That's a witch. I'd be terrified. These people look like fucking Ursula from fucking The Little Mermaid. Like, even scarier. And that scared the fuck out of me when I was a kid. It's so confusing. Like, I don't understand it. It's the fucking strangest thing to me. Like, somebody in the comments either explain it or hit me up, and, like, I'm so confused by it all. What the fuck are drag queens? And then there's, like, I saw that show that everybody's, like, not everybody, there's certain people that are into it, like RuPaul's Drag Race. Dude, RuPaul looks like Kobe Bryant. Like, I don't know that's just a giant black dude who will fucking dunk on you if you get out of line. Like, and then he kind of runs this thing. It's honestly the most, and I don't know, like, are they gay people, or are they, like, transgender people? Like, what do they think they are? Like, I don't know. It's the most confusing thing, and I don't know why people would want to go to a show like that. Like, what do you, like, I get going to a strip club, like, oh, see tits or whatever. It's like, okay, it's stupid, but I can understand that. What would make, and it's mostly gay people and, like, chicks who go to these things. What would make you want to do that? Like, what are you watching? Like, you're just kind of watching a very kind of strange demonic thing happening. Like, I don't get the alert. I'm so fucking confused. So somebody enlighten me and make me fucking woke, because to me it's just fucking funny and weird. So hopefully we offended enough people this episode. We got through a lot. Now I gotta edit it, which, like I said 1,000 times, don't want to do. I'm gonna do it. I apologize for last week. We had the Don Cherry video, which was some content, and I had to edit a lot of shit. Puppy is a dog. Poppy is the thing you wear. And I learned that lesson this week. So thank you for that. And on that note, Who Cares episode 6. Smell you later. Alright, if you like what you just saw and you want more of it, click on one of these clips, wherever it goes. Watch another one. Subscribe. Fucking notify. Fucking like. Send it to 10 of your closest friends. If you even have 10 friends, who cares?